Hello and welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And give this video a like up. Let's go, start now. NBA Finals. Stephen Curry didn't need validation, but his fourth Warriors title put any debate to rest. BOSTON. Stephen Curry, for the first time in these NBA Finals, was motionless, unsure of what to do. The man who couldn't be stifled by the league's best defense was suddenly paralyzed, only to be held up by his father, who made his way through the crowd and absorbed his son's tears. Those tears weren't even of joy nor relief, but disbelief. The worst feeling of being a champion once before is knowing you won't get back there ever again. The thought the league you helped form with your style of play was moving on without you, thanking you for your services along the way, but dismissing the notion of you playing another meaningful game. Or of feeling somehow, despite a sterling resume, a career could have questions or doubts. Curry was already unassailable, his place in history secure. But what about his place in the present, among his peers? Winning when you're light years ahead is one thing, but what happens when the league catches up, adopts your playbook, adapts to you, moving chess pieces across the board and runs past you? If you're the petty king, you lick your wounds, you seethe, but you regroup, and you recoup every ounce of respect that was due. I got 3 green Aisha can't cook shirts in the locker room that I'm wearing at some point, Curry told Yahoo Sports. I love it. The fact you're on this stage. You give and you take it. You embrace it all. I appreciate it. Only Magic Johnson was able to quarterback a team to a championship win in Boston. On the parquet floor in front of the sane vulgar fans, Curry worked his mastery on Thursday night. It was 1985 when the Magic Man did it, and Curry performed with a similar precision in vanquishing a weary Boston Celtics team that vacillated from fatigued upstarts to competitors who had the gall to place themselves in the Golden State Warriors' luggage back to San Francisco. But before Curry's tears, he had to put the haters to sleep. He helped walk down the Celtics into a corner, then pelted them with haymaker after haymaker. The team that supposedly had the strongest will, the best sense of identity from the turn of the calendar year, was sent to a TKO by the squad that was unlikely to be here, not just this year, but any year. Curry, the player teams thought could be worn down by the physicality of the game, was standing stronger as the nights wore on, confident enough to taunt the Celtics by pointing to his ring finger in the second quarter. The irony probably isn't lost on him. The man who admits he hears everything from the calls of being a system player to analysts forming a zero with their index fingers and thumbs to signify how many titles he'd win after signing a max extension last year. You go to these last 2 years, Curry said, and conversations, narratives, were too old. The parallel timelines of developing young guys and keeping our core together, all those tough decisions that we had to make, that weighs on you for as much time as we're going through it. Then you get to the finish line, and that's why I think this one is definitely different because of the 3 years of baggage we carried coming out of that Game 6 in 2019. You could hear the snickers across the NBA world on that exhausting night in 2019. Not only were the Warriors exiting their fabled Oracle Arena, but they were leaving behind all vestiges of a contender. Kevin Durant, walking out that door. Klay Thompson, soon to miss 2 full seasons. Brand spanking new building, home of spankings for the foreseeable future, a fitting end for a so-called haughty organization that was high off its own supply. But somewhere along the way, in plain sight, in the darkness of daylight, they regrouped. Curry regrouped, unaware he would ever get back here, but trusting of the leadership in place. The patience of Curry's North Star exists so the petty king can reap all the spoils. The never-ending nature of the business of basketball put Curry on the opposite end in so many conversations, beginning with Durant being more likely to do real winning while Curry was left to parts unknown. Getting this one, he repeatedly said, "Hits different." Unspoken in it is doing it without Durant, just as it would if Durant reached this finish line first. For sure. You bookend it. Curry told Yahoo Sports when asked if he wanted to do it without his former teammate. That's part of it. But nobody in October thought we'd be here. Now we are. With this group. Not compared to any group before it, so it's pretty dope. Draymond Green, A man whose petty stays on all Madden all the time wasn't surprised to hear Curry let his guard down ever so slightly.